What's going on, everybody? And welcome to the Teddy Files. That's right. I know you used to seeing me go live on the Sophisticated Grizzly, but tonight it is a different live, everybody. Before we go any further, I would love for you guys to welcome my esteemed brother over here, Mr. Bass Ghost. So we're gonna give him that hand clap. That's right. That's right.
My pleasure to be here.
And so let's see who. Okay, we got rock and roll. What's going on? Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. David Martinez, thank you so much. Welcome to the very first live Teddy Files, everybody. And this is my celebration show. It is my celebration for finally getting to that 1,000 subscriber threshold. Yes, I did. It took a while to get here, but I finally got here. Thank you, my bro. Hey, this is my brother right here, man. This is my dog right here. What's up, my man? How you feeling? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Sitting over here grinding. We're going to talk about some winter fragrances over here with me and brother Bass, Mr. Martinez. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And also, by the way, everybody, tonight, as I've promised, we're going to be giving away. And I'm going to pull these fragrances out now. You've seen me talk about it all summer. You can wear these whenever you want, but I would suggest you wear them in the summertime. I'm giving away these two tonight. So you're going to put your name down in the comment section. So everybody that has already popped in, your name is now in the comment section for the drawing for this. So each one of you guys are already in there. Congratulations. We are also only going to accept 15 people. So as we already got 5, because Bass is putting his name in the drawing as well, everybody, because Bass wants some fragrances too. But me and brother Bass, we're going to be talking about what our favorite winter fragrances are. He's going to name about 5 of them. I'm going to name about 5 of them, and we're going to be rocking and rolling from there. So yeah. So before we get started on the the fragrances and things like that. Once again, everybody, I want to thank you guys for rocking with me the way that you do, for subscribing to my channel. There are at this point, there may be thousands of fragrance reviewers up here on YouTube, and you guys decided to rock with me. I truly appreciate it. I thank you for trusting in some of the suggestions that I've been giving you guys. I promise you, this is a labor of love. I do not get any kind of money or commission from it. But even if it was something that I was getting money and commission from, I'm still not going to sacrifice and sell my integrity to try to sell a fragrance just to get some money. If I don't like it, will let you know if I don't like it. If I absolutely love it, trust me when I tell you, I love it. If it gets them 5 grizzly paws, I love that thing. So let's see what my man Bass is having a few technical difficulties, everybody. We're going to keep on rolling. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. 1 million. Oh, absolutely. I'm 1 million. You know what? From your lips to God's ears, my friend. As my father used to say, it takes 10 years to become an overnight success. Yeah, you know what? Your father's a wise man, a very wise man, because it's taking a minute. It's taking some time. But the thing about it is I never got frustrated. I never got to the point to where I wanted to give up. You know what? Let me not say that. I did get to that point. I did get to that point to where the subscribers weren't coming and people weren't really looking at the content like that. And I was actually at a point to where I said, you know what, maybe this ain't it. And it was Mrs. Grizz that came in and said, baby, this is usually when it takes another turn. And man, look, when I tell you that the wisdom of a woman is something beautiful, because the moment she said that, I would say the following week, things started to change and the subscribers just started coming in and my content started getting better. And I started putting in the grind a little bit heavier. I know I've been off for a couple of weeks here because, well, you guys also know I have a full-time job and I'm also a baker. Now, my season for baking for car shows is over, but of course we know it's the holiday season and people have already put in orders for holiday orders. So I'm going to also be in the kitchen, but I promise you, I will never, ever give up this labor of love that I have talking about these fragrances. And we're going to get started talking about these tonight. I'm trying to give my man Bass a moment to get his camera and everything together, because I know he's excited to get on here and talk about the fragrances and things like that. So we just want to give my man a little bit of grace, give him a little bit of time, give him a little bit of grace.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
I don't know why I'm coming across. I know I'm dark, but I don't know why I'm coming across on a black screen. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
It's all right, brother. All right. So right now, what I'm doing, everybody, is I'm writing down the names of everyone who is in the comment section. And like I said, Bass is also one, so I will be putting his name down as well. And what we're gonna do is, like I said, I'm gonna get all of these names, put them in a hat, and Mrs. Grizz will be drawing the name out of the hat, and whoever wins it, I will be sending you the fragrance. Or if Mr. Bass wins it, I will be taking it around the corner. But you know what, brother Bass? Why don't you get started on what would be your first recommendation for someone to start wearing? We're getting into the cold season. We're getting into the winter season. What would be your recommendation? Your first recommendation for somebody to start wearing as the temperature starts to drop?
All right. Well, my first recommendation would be Prada Black.
Oh, let me put my man up on the screen. You got the screen, my brother.
Oh boy, give me too much. This is Prada. If you can see it, Prada Black.
Yes, sir.
Now this one here, man. Oh my God. Boy, what can I say about it? It has a down to earth smell. Oh my God. It's amber, musky, woody, powdery. It has a vanilla smell. Very aromatic. Balsamic, and it's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It has a warm spice with a bit of a patchouli mixed in. It's I highly recommend Prada Black.
Oh, man, I think Bass is trying to. I think Bass is trying to outshine me tonight, man. That's you made me want to spray mine. I had to spray mine. Wait,
hey, brother Grizz, I learned from the best.
Hey, you know what, brother? I appreciate it, brother. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try to follow that up, fellas. I'm gonna try to follow that up, and you know what? I know exactly what I want to follow that up. I'm gonna start with a clone. So, my first fragrance that I would recommend, if you like Jean Paul Gaultier Elixir, but you can't afford it because it costs quite a bit. It's a wonderful fragrance. Absolutely love the fragrance. But once again, we already know sometimes them prices be pricing. So if you want a wonderful alternative to that, then Lattafa's The Kingdom. This right here, and it comes into, and everybody knows I keep all my stuff in boxes. This is the beautiful bottle that it comes in, everybody. But the scent itself, to me, it's about 85%, 85 to 90% of the JPG. So I'm going to pull it up so I can tell you guys the notes of it. So yeah, it's one of those. It's a vanilla fragrance. First of all, it's vanilla forward, vanilla ambery. It's an absolutely gorgeous fragrance. I mean, top notes, you got lavender, mint, and sage. So you get some of that clean lavender and the mint at the top, but mostly what you're going to get is vanilla, tobacco, and tonka bean. And you got a little bit of the balsamic nature of the benzoin, but it's that tonka bean and that vanilla that pops, and then you get the earthiness of the tobacco. This is a great fragrance. This is a great fragrance. Honestly, it definitely might be something that you want to get your hands on. I found it on Amazon, I believe. Yeah, I think I found it on Amazon. It was maybe $27, something like that. So it's not very expensive. I wore it yesterday. It is a nuclear performer. 12 hours. 12 hours. So for $26, 12 hours, and you get about 85 to 90% of JPG elixir. Yeah, you can't beat that one. That is Latifah's Kingdom, everybody. This is a wonderful fragrance, man. Like, honestly, if I didn't have on what I have on today, I might just spray this on right now, but I'm not going to be spraying this whole damn room because it's going to smell like a Macy's counter. You know? So my man David Martinez says, you know, hey, honestly, my man, it is worth it. It is definitely worth it because I love JPG. I love Jean Paul Gaultier. I think I have one or two, and they're expensive, but they're worth it. Now, what I won't say, I will not sit up here and say that these fragrances aren't worth the prices that they asking for. I don't know the kind of work that they put into it. I'm not a perfumer. I don't know what it takes, how labor intensive it is, and what it entails. So I can't sit up here and tell somebody that their fragrance isn't worth what they're asking for. I just have to choose whether or not I'm going to pay that amount for the fragrance. So if I want to pay that amount for the fragrance, I will. But if I want an alternative but still want to have that fragrance, then I'll go with something like this. You can't beat some of these clothes are kicking these they kicking some of these fragrance companies' asses, my man. They kicking some of them in the ass, I'm telling you. But so brother Bass, what would be fragrance number 2? What's the second fragrance that you would recommend? Because we're trying to kick some knowledge to the fellas here tonight, trying to get, help them get the fragrances up. But for the most part, a lot of the people that are already listening here tonight, brother, their fragrances are on point. I'm pretty sure a lot of these guys that are in this fragrance, this comment section, they on their fragrance game. So they probably got some stuff on their dresser that they can teach me. They can show me about something. Because just because I got some stuff on the wall don't mean I got everything on the wall.
Right.
You know what I mean? But brother, what is fragrance number 2?
All right. Well, fragrance number 2 is going to be. This is one of my go-tos. This is Versace Eros. If you can see it.
Oh yes, sir.
I make sure I hold the box right. That would help.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This one, man. This one here. It has a splash of vanilla. It's an aromatic, some greenery in it, fresh, spicy. Has a real spicy smell to it.
Right.
It's a little tint of amber, a little fruity, citrus. It's kind of sweet, but not in a negative way. Woody, and it's very fresh. And like I said, this is one of my go-tos. This makes me feel some kind of way when I put it on. I can't say.
Wait, what kind? Wait, you don't want to say what kind of way now? Oh wait, and unless you want to tell them what kind of way, I don't know, man. I don't think they know you like that. I don't know if you want to tell them too much of your business.
Well, put it like this: if I wasn't seeing somebody, I'd probably date myself.
That's what the hell I'm talking about, bro. That's the hell I'm talking about.
But it's a 3. I got a 3.4 ounce bottle, and I got it for $100, and it's worth it.
It's not bad, brother.
Yeah,
that is not bad. As a matter of fact, I think I do have Eros Flame. It's not in this video though. It is perfect for this type of season, but it's not in this video because the next one that I got to come up with is, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody knows me personally, especially my family, some of my friends, y'all know I love me some coffee. So if I love me some coffee, do you think that I'm going to love me a coffee fragrance? You goddamn right. You goddamn right. And what I have a couple of them up here that I'm going to suggest, but the first one I want to suggest will be from Salvatore Ferragamo, and that is Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo Signature.
Okay.
So this one, warm, spicy, got a little bit of leather in it. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but you know what? I'm hard-headed, bro. Gotta spray that thing. Man, look. This is one of those moments on one of my Teddy files where something that put me on pause. This just put me on pause, man. This is honestly, like, to me, every bit of hype that this fragrance get, it absolutely deserves. Every bit of hype. I mean, because it takes the original Uomo DNA, which is already has a bit of sweetness to it, and it adds some coffee and leather to it. So you already got, you got the pink pepper, Italian mandarin, grapefruit at the top. You got some cinnamon and cardamom and cypress. But then in the base, you got that tonka bean, that leather, and that patchouli. And it gives you this beautiful just punch of sweetness and elegance, and just it has a sophistication to it as well. It's one of those fragrances that when you spray it on, you're gonna get noticed. It's not one of those nuclear, like going drive somebody out of the room or anything like that. It actually has a little bit more elegance to it. And in the first hour, it may snatch and grab at somebody's nose, but once it starts to really calm down and dry down, man, when I tell you, it is a beautiful wearing experience, and it's a cool looking bottle too. I love these. These Warmo bottles is tight, man. But in all honesty, like it is. I won't say it's slept on. I can't say it's slept on because I know quite a few people that talk about it. But I know that, for the most part, a lot of people that are in the fragrance community, we talk about it, we rant and rave about it, but we kind of try to get it out there to people who may just want something. So, because everybody don't want to have like one of these insane collections and stuff like that. Some people just want maybe 5, maybe 6 fragrances to put on their dresser. This is definitely a great option. It costs about $40 to $50. This is a 3.4 ounce, so you get 100 mLs, and honestly, it's one of your best bang for your buck, especially for the wintertime. This is an absolutely amazing fragrance. My man Rock and Roll agrees. He says absolutely. So, hey, my man just sealed it. It's my man Rock and Roll approved. Okay, so everybody, get your hands on this one this winter. And here's the thing: I'll usually, because this isn't one of my Teddy files, I'll see if I can still find some links after this video is over. I'll see if I can find some links and leave them in the description box for everything that Base talked about and everything that I talked about, so that you guys can get your hands on them if you already don't have them. And my second suggestion is Warmo Signature. And so what I've been trying to do, I've been trying to give other people a chance to come in, to be able to come on in and win the fragrances. But if I have to roll with who I got up here, I'm gonna have to roll with who I got up here, because I can't let y'all have to wait for other people. You know what I mean? And so I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes. Matter of fact, we're gonna see if my brother Bass wants to. Well, you know what, Bass? Before we go there, brother, let's tell me what it is about fragrances that kind of drew you into this collection hobby that you're doing.
Oh man, I'm glad I can go back. I'm a product of the late '50s, and I remember going to colognes like High Karate and oh my God, man, Nino Cerruti. I mean, I'm going back in time, and
Wow.
back when I was younger, man. I always liked and I always loved the essence of colognes, but as I got older and I became more mature,
Right.
I noticed and I found out, and thanks to you, Brother Grizz, I learned and found out that you just can't. First of all, there's spring and summer colognes, and then there's winter and fall colognes,
Right.
and you can't mix the two. And I learned a lot from you, and also learned the ability of how to apply them. And I thought that I knew how to apply colognes, and I was way off. And I also learned that it's one thing to wear a nice cologne when you're going out or you're going to work. It kind of, for me, it personally, it kind of puts me in a mood.
Okay.
I can be, I'm more of a homebody, so I can be home on the weekend, and I can jump up on a Saturday morning like I'm doing tomorrow morning and take me a nice hot shower, and then I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna put on, and if I'm in here entertaining myself, I might put on something like this next one I'm about to show. It's called Drakkar Intense.
Oh, okay, brother.
Now,
He said I put the link up there just so you know. I sent it to your inbox. Go ahead, brother.
So Drakkar was a cologne. This been around a while. Drakkar was a big time cologne when I was a youngster
Right.
in my I want to be playing days. So Drakkar's been out for a minute. But this one here, it's aromatic, and first of all, I love the bottle. I'm just crazy about the bottle. It has a fresh, spicy aroma to it. It's woody. Has patchouli. It has lavender, which I love. It has it's earthy. It's a soft spice.
Yeah,
Oh my god! And then it has a mossy type aroma to it.
brother.
Oh my goodness! And this thing here, man, woo!
Did you
Mm.
basically did you just hit it with your best Rick Ross?
Oh yes,
Ross.
yes I did.
My man Rock and Roll said Blue Stratus. Wow.
I
Blue
remember that.
Stratus,
I
my first
remember it,
fragrance
man.
back in the 70s. He
You
named it.
going back, bro? You going back?
That's what I'm talking about, man.
He going back. I ain't heard that for a long time, man.
My man said even the body spray is on point.
Oh my God, yes, yes,
Even the
yes, yes,
body spray, man.
yeah.
But that's the thing. I have Dracar Intense, because the thing about it is I used to have Dracar Noir, but the only reason I would even have Dracar Noir because it would be more for nostalgia reasons because that was my dad's go-to fragrance.
Okay,
That was
okay,
him. Like if you smelled Dracar Noir, it was my father walking through the door
okay, okay.
because that was it. Like even when I started getting into the earlier part of my fragrance journey, which was horrible because I was I'm thinking I'm doing something, and my mom she's working for Avon. She has the Avon account, and she's buying me all of these Avon fragrances, man. And you couldn't tell me that I wasn't one of the flyest ones out there. You know what I'm saying? And I think told the story on one of my Teddy files, but I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem sharing with the family. Y'all family out here, man. I don't have a problem telling y'all. My brother was dating this girl, and the girl had a sister, and the sister wanted to meet me. So I put on some of my best clothes. I had on my felines. Yeah, I'm aging myself, and I don't give a damn. I had on my felines, had on my major damage jeans. Like, man, I was
Okay.
ready. I was ready, and I threw on this fragrance from Avon called Legacy. You couldn't tell me
Ooh,
I was like, man, I was. You couldn't tell me I wasn't that guy. Here's the problem: you don't wear Legacy in the summertime, and I was wearing that thing in the summer, and I'm walking up the damn street, and it's sweating, and it's hot, and I'm sweating, and I don't care because I think I smell wonderful. Get to my brother's house. The whole outfit was on point, but my brother said, "What in the hell is that you wearing?" And I'm thinking he talking about my clothes. I said, "Hey, bro, I know you ain't talking about my clothes. Hold up, man. Wait a minute." He said, "No, bro. What the hell is that fragrance you wearing?" And I said, "It's Legacy." He said, "It smells like yard piss." This my brother tells me that
ooh.
fragrance smells like yard piss, and I'm like, I don't know which yard you been in that pisses, but okay, now I'm self-conscious because this is my big brother, and my big brother, he's that dude. He said, "How much money you got in your pocket?" I said, I got a little something." He said, "You got about $60 to $70 to drop on a fragrance." And I remember looking at him like $60 to $70. I'm not paying that for no. He said, "Bro, if you want something good, or you just want a whole bunch of shit, because that's what you got, a whole bunch of shit." So my brother, he convinces me. It's my big brother, so I love and respect him. And we go to Heck Company. Now, usually when we go to Heck Company, I walk through because I don't want all of the spray birds spraying my ass. Because they'll spray you as you walk past.
Hmm.
But this is the first time I actually stopped and stood in there and just realized the utopia of scentage that I was in the middle of. And I'm looking around and I'm like, what in the hell? How did I not pay attention before? And so my brother says, "Okay, choose a fragrance." What, are you insane? Like, you know how much shit is in here? Like, he said, "Well, you only got $70, so you're very limited in what you can get." So the fragrance that I end up getting, let me see if I can find it. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, I got my brother. Brother, he said is in the building, everybody. What's going on, bro?
What up, bro? Congratulations. Congratulations. Well deserved.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. In here shooting the breeze, telling everybody about my earlier dealings with fragrances, and my brother telling me I smell like yard piss because it was what was
That's
it?
crazy.
Legacy. It was Legacy.
That's crazy.
And so he actually took me to Heck Company, and my very first fragrance that actually cost some money was Ralph Lauren's Safari.
Ooh. Okay.
Respect.
I still got a bottle of it. I always have a number one because it was the beginning of every bit of this that you see back here. Because the moment that I smelled what fine perfumery smelled like, I wanted
Mhm.
to smell all of it. I wanted to
Facts.
get it all. I wanted to smell it all. My man Rob will see. But yeah, see the Avon wasn't too bad, you know what I mean? But we do realize there's a step up, you know. Now, would I wear Avon
Yeah.
fragrance today? Probably not. Probably not. But I know, but my brother, he said he has some fragrances himself because I know my brother is a lover of Ralph Lauren. And
Facts.
so, and I'm going to ask you the question, brother. Do you have a bottle of Polo cologne?
Facts. Of course, man.
See, this
Of
is what I'm
course.
talking about.
Well
See,
said.
this is what I'm talking
Gotta
about, my man.
represent. I mean, like you said, just starting out young, man. Just Fahrenheit, cool water. You
Oh
know what I
yes,
mean?
sir.
Dry
Oh
car. Just those were staples.
yes,
So
sir.
Yes,
we
yes,
Oh
keep
yes.
yes,
it
sir. Oh
we keep
yes.
it
You gotta keep
official.
it fun. Oh, I love those two. Man, look, those two right there, especially that Big Pony one.
Yeah.
People slept on it. I don't know why people slept on that one. That one, that's an amazing fragrance. That's an
Yeah.
amazing fragrance. You know what I mean? But for me, if I'm going to go to another direction, and I think I'm gonna go with one more designer. I don't know if anybody is familiar with well, at this point, everybody knows what oud is. You know what a oud fragrance is. It's a Middle Eastern wood. But one of the ones that I've been waiting to wear. I got it in the summertime, and I hadn't had the opportunity to wear it just yet, but I will be wearing it next week. Now I can't talk about the longevity of the fragrance or anything like that, but I can tell you that what I smelled out of the atomizer from Oud Touch from Frank Olivier,
Mm,
yeah,
interesting.
this thing is like that, man. This thing is
Okay.
like that. And I'll give you the fragrance notes. I'm going to pull it up because we are working off of Fragrantica tonight. Yeah, you see, I'm gonna be real with the folk. I don't know all of these fragrance notes and all that stuff offhand. That'll be a damn lie. Every time I talk to y'all about these fragrances, I know what it smells like when I wear it, but I also want to make sure I give you the knowledge of the notes and everything so that you,
Hmm.
can make a conscious decision. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Because a lot of the times I blind buy stuff because I got probably a mental illness. So I probably shouldn't be blind buying things because I've bought some stuff that is some of the best stuff I've ever smelled in my life. And I've bought something that smelled like rhinoceros piss. So
Damn.
it happens all the time. You know what I
Jesus
mean?
Christ.
Because the worst thing that I've ever smelled in my life, I don't hopefully I don't offend anybody. And if you're offended by it, I'm so sorry. But the worst fragrance I've ever smelled in my life is gray flannel. If
Oh my.
you wear gray flannel, or if you
Yeah.
know somebody that wears gray flannel,
Yeah.
you
It's
should
not.
check under their floorboard. Somebody's buried under there. They killed somebody. They're a
Now
Damn.
you
serial
know.
killer.
Now you know what, brother Grizz. I'm telling my age, but back in the day, when I was going out to hit the club,
Uh-huh.
when Baltimore, when the clubs closed at 6, gray flannel was my go-to.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
But I'm talking about back in
Woo.
the day when I was in my 20s. I ain't know no better because I told you that was I was rocking high karate.
Brother.
Like I said, I
I'm
ain't know no better, man.
the first time I ever smelled gray flannel.
Uh huh.
You ever smell something that instantly made you pissed off? It literally changed my whole mood and attitude. The moment I smelled it, I just wanted to fight.
Wow.
It was just like I just don't even want this in my house. I felt like it was like a nuclear fragrance bomb went off in my house, and I wasn't able to recover fast enough. It was horrible. It was the worst thing ever. And I know I'm probably being dramatic, but it really did change my mood. And a
Wow.
lot of people don't realize fragrances can enhance and decrease your mood. So the
Mhm.
right fragrance at the right time can really just kind of elevate everything. And this right here, to me, this is rugged. This is one of
Okay.
those when you walk in a room, a man walked in a room when he's wearing this right here. Because I got the fragrance notes on right here on screen. I got the top notes of caramel, raspberry, and orange.
Mm.
You got the middle notes of rose, olibanum, patchouli, violet, and jasmine. And then you got the base notes of amber, vanilla, and musk. This right here, look, this when you on your grown man shit when you're wearing this right here. And it cost about $25.
What?
So yes, sir.
Damn. Yeah, it's not
Yes,
bad.
yes,
I got to get
Yeah.
that.
yes. So this is it's on Amazon. You can find it on Fragrance and that. I will once the video is over, I'm gonna put a link in the description box so that you guys can find all of these fragrances. But brother, he said, what is it about your what's your favorite fragrance in your collection, my brother?
My favorite fragrance is, I would say, Fahrenheit, man.
Oh
Calvin
yeah,
Klein Fahrenheit.
yes,
Can't
sir.
go wrong since high school, man. Just a couple of dabs behind the ear
Mm-hmm.
on a cold day. It set you apart from the other guys. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the other guys were
Oh
just
yeah.
like regular or
Oh yeah.
musty or yep,
Yes, sir.
smelling
Yeah.
like weed
Yes,
or
sir.
whatever it was that they were doing before they got to school. But when you in high school, 10th, 11th grade, and you throw that Fahrenheit behind your ear, that cool water, and those girls hug you like good morning, like whoa, like
And
he's different. And that
and
was, that was
and they
it for me.
they tight up on you. They
Facts.
tight up on you, boy. They not playing no games. They up on you with that one. Because mine was Aspen. So I
Mm,
remember wearing Aspen cologne back in the day. And I
Oh,
remember it was
God.
what was that one cologne that hit the hood? Lucky You.
mm,
When
Yes.
Lucky You hit the hood, I think everybody, their grandmama and their damn Pekingese dog was wearing that damn fragrance. You smelled it everywhere, and it smelled great.
Right.
It
Right.
smelled great. I'm gonna be honest with you. I might actually purchase it one more time, just for nostalgia reasons as well. Because I'm gonna wear it. Because I still have my blue jeans, my Versace blue jeans up here. Because remember
Blue
that hit
jeans,
the
another
hood
one.
years ago, and
That's
that
another
thing
one.
right,
Yeah.
man, that
Yeah.
had the hood on lock. But the best Versace jeans fragrance was Versace black jeans. That's the best one that you could have ever smelled, and you cannot find it. And if you do find it, it's going to cost you upwards of $300 to $400
Mhm.
Wow.
because it's discontinued. So they ain't never gonna make it again. But hopefully, Versace, if you're actually watching this, but I know you're not. But if you're ever watching this, please make Versace black jeans again because we miss it. We do miss it. And brother Bass, I'm pretty sure you have. So you've already gone through what, two options? You got yourself a third option coming up now.
But really, I kind of jumped the gun. This is coming up on number 4.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
Number
So,
4.
this was my Grizz. I owe it to you for this one, man.
Okay,
Not,
gotta give you top screen.
Afnan 9 p.m. This one here, as you can see, if you can see,
Oh yes, sir.
I've been wearing this thing
He done rock that funky joint.
bro.
Yes, sir.
I've been rocking this one here, man. This thing
Brother.
is vanilla. It's got amber in it. It's warm, spicy. It's got this cinnamon, fruity. It's kind of sweet, but not overly sweet. It's got some lavender in it. It's powdery. It's aromatic, and and above all else, it's fresh. And man, when I put this thing on board, I feel some. Let me hit myself real quick. Oh
There
shit!
you go. There you
There
Oh
go.
it is.
shit!
Uh-oh.
There you go.
It's getting
Uh-oh.
into
This one make me want to cuss, bro.
it. You go ahead and talk your shit, Sway.
There you go.
Man.
Man.
This one here, bro. This is the one, man. Yeah.
You know what, bro? Honestly, I remember when I brought that to the podcast. That was when you came to JB's podcast.
Yeah.
And it was almost like I dropped the bomb in that podcast because
Did, bro.
you bought it. Miss Bronwyn bought it for her husband.
Yeah.
JB got it. And Scott got it as well. So yeah. So yeah, it was like it just kind of like it went crazy, and I love it. You know, I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I think what for me the thing is because I have to, I don't always get to it like I want to because I'm constantly buying fragrances. I'm constantly looking for something more, something different, something that has a little bit of that kind of has that difference to it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because sometimes you come across a lot of these fragrances and a lot of them smell alike or some of them smell something like something else, but with a little bit of a twist, which is cool. I don't have the problem with the twist and all of that type of stuff. But sometimes you want something that just really just kind of like throws a curveball in all of it.
Mhm.
My man, David Martinez said have 9 p.m. Yes, yeah, man. Look, honestly 9 p.m. The replacement of that pear note because it's a Jean Paul Gaultier clone, so it replaces the pear note from Jean Paul Gaultier with apple, It just
Oh yeah.
changed the game with it. But this
Hmm.
fragrance that I'm about to talk about right here. Now, have you ever in your life thought that you will want to wear a fragrance that has peanut butter in it?
Yeah. Oh man. Mm.
Yes, sir.
Mm,
So,
never thought
so
about that.
shout out right now to my brother Bowtie Fragrance Guy. He is another fragrance influencer over on YouTube. This is a fragrance that was done in collaboration with him, and it is from Novitus Parfums. It is called Divine Aphrodisiac.
Mm.
And let me tell you this. Let me tell you something about this fragrance right here. It's one of the ones I cannot wait to get on my skin when the summer comes. I mean, when the winter comes. It honestly, to me, it smells so different from anything that I have in my collection as far as winter fragrances. And once again, I know I didn't want it to smell like a Macy's counter, but guess what it's about to do, buddy? Because I got to spray that. And look at that. That atomizer go crazy. This, oh man. Damn it, I'm wearing this next week. This going to skin next week, boy. This damn. You know the funny thing is, because I put away a lot of this stuff in the summertime. And because you don't want to wear this type of stuff in the summer because it's way too heavy. But I usually find myself going back to it and pulling out of the box and spraying it or smelling it out of atomizer or something like that, put it on a test strip. But to actually have the opportunity now to put it back on skin, I'm excited about it. I'm happy that I'm ready to put it back on skin because I'm gonna tell you some of these notes. You about to get excited. I'm telling you all these notes. The top notes are sesame, bitter almond,
Mm.
and Ceylon cinnamon.
Mm.
The middle notes are peanut, orris root. The base notes are coffee, praline, Haitian vetiver, and Java vetiver. Brother, when I tell you, now this one is a little bit more expensive. It's one of the niche fragrances because Novitus is a niche house. So this cost me about 150. Yeah, so but for me it was like but what happens is with Darian and the code, I believe his code is still available over on Novitus Parfum. If you get two fragrances, you can get two of his fragrances for the price of one.
Mm.
So each one of his fragrances in his collection, like $150 a piece or 175 a piece. And that's what I paid, 175 for this. So what happens is he has a code Darian50 that you can put in, and you'll get because I got these two. One is Sartorio Nui that I got as well. So I got both of those, and I got them both for the cost of one fragrance. So, in all honesty, I'm glad that this right here is in my collection because, brother, when I tell you this turns heads. It always turns Mrs. Grizz's head. She likes the way the thing smells. Like. In all honesty, that's the only head that I care about turning anyway. You know, everybody else is like, okay, cool, that's nice. But when Miss Grizz's head turn, that's when I'm happy. That's when the happiness comes in. She's over here. She wants to smell it now.
Sound like this girl I knew in high school.
Over here having a sniff in there. Look at it. Yeah, I'm watching you, lady. My man said, "Oh yes, I remember that. It sounds interesting. It's amazing. Believe it or not, the sesame note blends with that bitter almond and coffee. The peanut butter pops in the beginning, and as the dry down comes in, you get a lot more of the woodsiness, but the praline comes out as well. Like it's not a nose killer at all. It will last. It's going to be on your skin for over 8 hours. So it's going to be on your skin. But it's so interesting that when you walk by people, especially if they know you or if they may be so bold enough to say, they're going to ask you, what is that you're wearing? Because you're not going to smell many things that's going to smell like this. This smells completely different from anything that I have in my collection. And I'm so glad that I got my hands on it. But brother, he said, "Are you are you into? Well, I don't know. I don't want to assume. Are you into fragrances like this, or somewhat a little bit more muted than that?"
Yeah, a little, just a tad bit more muted than that right there. That's extensive, I
Yeah,
must admit. But
that's
now I got my go-tos and
yeah,
my seasonals But
Right.
cologne has always been a part of my life. Again, just the Ralph Lauren, just I kind of roll on an echelon that requires, to smell cigar bars, things like that. Like
Yes,
you don't want to
sir.
just finish a cigar and go right back to the
No,
crowd. You know
no,
what
no.
I mean? So
Yeah,
you want to go
yeah,
to the
yeah.
bathroom, you want to freshen
You
up,
get
you want
yourself
to
freshened
spritz,
up.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Exactly. Like
yeah.
and that's the level of a gentleman that is kind of missing nowadays. They think we don't still require that level or still can rise to that level of needing a second to get ourselves together and wanting to present ourselves in the best fashion, especially when we're with our lady friends or with a woman that we're interested in. We want to put our best foot forward. So I've always been a fan of that. And again, just standing above the other guys that were kind of like boyish, you know what I mean? More
Right,
into
right,
the
right.
romper room, bathroom humor. So to set myself apart, cologne became a part of my world,
Yeah,
and it's been history ever since. So I got a few, maybe 15 to 20, but
that's and you
nothing
know what?
nothing
That's
that
pretty.
extensive.
That's good though. That's good because believe it or not, I have a friend of mine who he says over 3 fragrances is way too much.
Wow. Wow.
So he has now the thing is he has 3 fragrances that are perfect for all 4 seasons.
Hmm.
He has the what's the let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Well. Okay. Thanks, my man. I appreciate you, brother. And I'll reach back out to you and let you know if you won the name in the hat for when Mrs. Grizz draws the name out of the hat for the 2 fragrances. I appreciate you.
Salute, Rock.
But yeah, Robert Graham, my friend has these Robert Graham, and Robert Graham has 3. He only has 3 fragrances in his entire collection, and they work for all 4 seasons. So
Hmm.
that's him. He just rebuys it whenever
Hmm.
he But when he looks at or when he talks about my fragrance collection, he probably he said a couple of times. He said, "Bro, you probably should see somebody about that." That's
Need a
I said,
sponsor. I'm in front of the cologne store. I'm in front of Macy's, man.
"They need to get me away from this place, man. I can't." Hey, Brooke. Hey, look. I'd be like, "I'm online, baby. Should I
Just
get this
breathe,
baby?
Grizz.
Should I get it?"
Just breathe. Just breathe, Grizz.
Every time my lady looks up, she's like, "Another goddamn package." Look here, boy. Ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way.
Ain't
Ain't no
no way, boy.
way.
I can't tell you how many times she be like, "You ain't got no more goddamn room, man." Like, baby, I'm gonna make room. I'm gonna make the room. I promise you, I got plenty of room. If we got enough room, there's space over on your side.
Hmm.
Nope. See, she gave me the look. Never
Sharon is
mind.
Karen.
Never mind.
Sharon is Karen.
Never mind. No, you ain't no.
She said she
Stop.
gave me that look. Never
Yeah, she
mind.
gave me that look. So stopping is
Never mind.
caring. I care to make it out of tonight's podcast. But Bass, do you have another one, brother, or
Yes,
is
I
that
do.
your
Yes, I do. And
okay?
you know what, Grizz, you spoke on this a little earlier, but this one here,
Jack. That's a
Oh
go-to
yeah,
right
God knows,
there.
oh yes, sir.
man.
Every man should have that. Every man should have
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes,
Man,
sir.
this
With a
one
black
here,
suit and a gray suit and a navy blue suit, right?
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. This
That's the
one
Steve Harvey go-to kit.
Right. Start a kid. Start a pack.
here, yes. But this one here, bro, I think I saved the best one for last.
Oh yeah.
This one here, this one, when I put this one on, boy, it make me feel some kind of way, man.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
this one here, man, almost leave me speechless, boy. This one is it's aromatic, it's woody, it's got a fresh, spicy smell, not an overkill. It's got
Yeah.
some citrus in it, some
Yes.
lavender. It's earthy, it's green, and it's mossy. And this
Yeah.
thing here, man, I love the bottle. I just love the bottle. I love the container, man. But this one here,
Hmm.
oh my god.
And you
Woo.
Hmm.
know that holds a special place in my heart, man, because like I said, I smell that reminds me of my dad.
Yeah.
And
That
like when I tell you my dad was
old
he
school
was
right
that
there.
guy.
Yes, sir. Yes,
My
sir.
dad was that guy. Like I said, when my father was one of those guys that when he walked in the room was his.
Yes. Yes.
And he didn't have to say a word. And my father, I've never heard him raise his voice.
Uh-huh.
I've never heard him get out of character or anything like that. I mean, I've seen him kind of suggest some shit, to people that might be the best option for them to listen to. But I've never had to
Facts.
see him. My dad, he ain't had to do all of that. But it was just like when he walked in the room, he came in, he was wearing that fragrance, and he just had a presence about him.
Mm-hmm.
He had a serious presence about him that just let you know, hey, I'm the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And when I go, it's gonna be this guy right here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I ain't asked for that. I don't want that. I'll let somebody else take that.
Right. And you know what to think about this with this Dracar Noir, man? It's
What's up?
very inexpensive. I got
Yeah.
this one for $30, 6.7 ounce bottle, $30.
Right. Yes, sir. Bruh.
That's a
Honestly,
staple, man. That's a staple right there.
Yes, sir.
That's
yes,
a
sir.
staple.
Yep.
Well,
Take
now
me
the-
back to the club days, bro.
man, Odell's.
Odell's, Giovanni.
Oh, I just heard about that reunion on the radio last week. I said they must have had some fun there.
Bruh.
Odell's.
Plaza. What?
Oh, look, here's the thing. Odell's, when I was finally old enough to get in Odell's, they closed.
God damn.
No.
That's how
I
they
was
do
so
it.
pissed. I wanted to get in there so bad.
Right.
But the way my mother and them used to talk about it, I'm like, yo, it's got to be
It's
magical.
gotta be.
there.
Yes, indeed.
And as soon as I got old enough, I'm like, man, I'm going to have to go to Odell's. Like, I think the following week, it was like, yeah, they're going to be closing down Odell's. I'm like, what the heck? Damn. So I got my man.
Bro. And what was that saying? You know if you belong.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And see, that's back in the day when
Aramis.
Yeah, that
Yes,
was
sir.
it. Yes, indeed.
Aramis. I
Yes,
loved Aramis,
indeed.
man. I think, no, I got it. I got
Yes,
it in
indeed.
there. I do have Aramis.
Did y'all
That
say
original
Jean Paul
Aramis?
Gaultier? That Jean Paul Gaultier was up there too.
Oh, that JPG? Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir. The
indeed.
original,
That was,
and
you
a
moving
lot
like
of
a
the flank.
gangster now.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
the
man.
polo and the polo green. Honestly, polo
Yeah.
green to me, it kind of reminds me now. There's another fragrance reviewer that I listen to, and the way that he subscribes it, the way that he describes it, honestly, it's right on point. He says to him in his TLTG reviews, the guy named Ross, he says that polo green reminds him of money. It smells like money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you look at the color, it's a green bottle with a gold top. So that's how he describes it every time. So I'm giving him his flowers. I didn't come up with that. He came up with that. And as he says it, when I smell it, it smells like success.
Mm.
It smells like old school success, like that old money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sitting in
if
them
you-
rooms with them green lamps,
Oh,
green
yeah.
lawyer lamps.
Oh yeah. But my next fragrance, everybody, I want to give you an opportunity to walk on the wild side with me a little bit.
Ooh.
Because this fragrance ain't for everybody. And I'm gonna let you know, if you don't like coffee, you cannot, and I repeat, shall not wear this fragrance. Why? Because coffee's the top note, coffee's the main note, and coffee is what it's about. And it's called Coffee Addict.
Ooh.
Interesting.
So this is a high concentration oil. I'm not even gonna spray this in the office because we ain't gonna smell nothing else for the rest of the night if I spray this. But this right here, it smells like a cup of black coffee with caramel and sandalwood. That's what you get out of this. But the top note, the main note, is going to be that beautiful coffee. Because right now the notes are just coffee, caramel, vanilla, and cacao. So basically chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but when I tell you this fragrance right here, you can only get it in this 1.7 ounce. I don't think they make them bigger than this. You don't need no more than that. And you only need 2 sprays. If you spray more than that, you're a jackass.
Damn.
You're a jackass. That means you want to be alone. You don't want nobody around you.
God damn.
Because this is strong. This little dude right here, you spray like 1 pop here, 1 pop there. That's it. That's all you need.
Mm.
Well, everybody,
Pop go to weasel.
that's it. And the pop go to weasel because the weasel say pop. So everybody, we got the hat Mrs. Grizz has put together. The hat with the names in the hat. So everybody's name is in the hat. We are going to now shake it around. Matter of fact, Miss Grizz, can you shake it? You go and shake it up, shake it.
Shake it.
That's right. That's right. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my head and just grab a paper, and I don't know who's gonna come out, but we about to see. Let's see. Brother, you just won that. That's Mr. Was it Rescue? What's the name here, brother?
That says, wait a minute. What does that say?
Yes,
Trash.
because my man, he hops on a lot of the times. He actually is
Ruckus retread. Ruckus retread.
Ruckus
Ruckus
retread.
retread.
My man, you won
All right, all right.
the two
Woo!
fragrances, my brother.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
He said long story.
It's all right, brother. It's okay, but the short story here, these belong to you, my friend.
Salute, salute,
Yes,
salute.
sir. So raucous. I like that.
Raucous.
Yes, retread.
Okay.
But after the show, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you the link. You don't have to show your face on camera or anything like that. I'm gonna send the link to you, and you just give me your information and everything, and I will have these things mailed out to you. Are you out of the country, or are you in the US? It just lets me know how much I'm gonna be spending on
Indeed. Right, right,
yeah,
right.
you know what I mean. Yeah, but yeah, man, honestly, like I was so excited, about just doing this show tonight and just getting into these, talking about these fragrances, and just really kind of showing my appreciation for people even taking the time to just to even say, hey, I want to hear what you got to say.
Facts.
That I think a lot of people don't really understand and appreciate the fact that people took the time to say, hey, I appreciate what you got to say. I want to hear more of it. Like that, that to me, that's still insane. It's still crazy to me, even though I feel like I got some stuff to say. That don't mean you got to listen to it.
That's a
You know what I
fact.
mean? And
That's
so
a fact.
the fact that everybody, my man is in St. Louis,
St. Louis.
Missouri.
Yep.
So
St. Louis.
we're gonna be sending this to the Lou. We got a nephew out there. Yep. So we got a nephew out there in the Lou. So we're gonna make sure that we get your information, my brother, and we're gonna send this right out to you. And once again, congratulations. I've been trying to get these damn fragrances away all summer. I was trying to get the followers up, trying to get to that 1,000 follower threshold, but it happened in, I believe it was September. It happened in September, but you know what? I'm appreciative of the fact that it happened in the first place.
Fact.
I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to come on here and talk to you about fragrances, and I appreciate you guys just giving me the time of day to just say, hey, got a podcast that I talk on. Oh, by the way, speaking of a podcast, everybody, we got one of the best podcasters on YouTube right on the screen right now, brother. He said, please let the people know about the love and abundance, brother. Love and abundance. I'm gonna give you the
Yeah,
top
man.
word.
Yeah, we here. We here. This is a place where we come to just show and display the characteristics of our family, our relationship, and our love. So 3 days a week, definitely, maybe more sometimes, but 3 days: Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tuesday is Promote Conscious Parenting with the Harrises. Saturday is Cerebro Saturday with me, and Sunday is Shame Sunday with the Misses. So if you got time, if you want to hear, just a break from the monotony, something a little bit different, but still informative and educational, but entertaining at the same time, and we can have a serious conversation, not so seriously, come on over and check us out. We appreciate you, Grizz. You my day one, and just
Absolutely, brother.
your maturity, your intelligence, and the way that you can be a sophisticated grizzly bear, but still a bear nonetheless. Like you're not abrasive and disrespectful, but still will not be disrespected because you are still a bear. So shout out to you, one of my favorite bears. And if I had to be trapped in the woods, it would be with the polo bear or with you.
That's my brother. That's my dog, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And you already know, bro. Like honestly, everything that I've learned and still learning from watching you and the missus, honestly, the knowledge is invaluable. And there's so many things that you've taught me, even just navigating this YouTube space. Because believe it or not, I've only been doing this for about 3 years, 3 years.
Mhm.
And so it's still new to me. I'm figuring things out, and to have people like yourself and realistic vibes and Mrs. She said in my corner, and I'm being your corner. Honestly, it's a blessing to me. It truly is a blessing to me. And of course, having my man, my brother Retread, as well as one of the followers, I truly
Right.
appreciate it. And of
Okay.
course, Mr. David Martinez as well.
Salute,
And
David. Salute.
yeah. But hey, man, look, we ain't gonna stay on here too long. I think his computer did some things that wasn't supposed to be doing some things. So I think Base might be done for the night. But on behalf of my brother Base, on behalf of brother, he said, once again, everybody, love you, we appreciate you. And I'm not gonna end this like I normally would with the sophisticated grizzly. So what I'm saying is if you like what you saw today, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel because it helps the channel to grow. And please hit that bell icon so that you can be notified each and every time that I upload, because I am Mr. Diaz Teddy, your fragrance sommelier. And over here, we don't do stink. So please don't be a stink ass. Y'all have a good night.
Sophisticated grizzly, mostly passion, caution, dedication, caution, fragrance, sommelier, caution, dealers, Teddy, it's time, caution, dealers, Teddy. Grizzly. Sex appealed it. Caution. Passion. Caution. Dedication.